Alrighty. Alright. Now I just have to make it public. Make sure it's all well and good. Go live. So we're live on the shorts and we are live over on the horizontal. Social Stream Ninja, get out of here. And click on this. Boop. And well, that one should already be live. Oh, it's going live. And now it's live already. Alrighty, we're almost ready. Just gotta do another quick little thing, and then we will be good to go. So let me do that and do that. It usually takes a lot of people to join, so let me just quickly again. Do I have water? I have water. Yes. Okay, good. I have water. Hip hip hooray! Okay. Chat should all be set up now, so I'm gonna What am I saying? Alright, how's chat? Oh, we already got people here. Hello, Alpha Elise. Hello, Chris. Blazing Denell. Hello. Boing to you as well. Pond Pokemon. Hello. And of course, Charlie Wiseman. How are we all doing today? We're all having a lovely day? All doing well? Ultra, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day. To start today's stream, we're going to be continuing the last hunt we were doing, which we were looking for a shiny Spupa in Wild Zone 4. We phased on, so you know what? Let me show you guys something real quick. So these are like all the ones that I've caught for the series, right? All here. So all these boxes, these are all the named ones, right? Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5 full boxes for the series. Starting in this one, these are all of the phases I've done on the series. Including this box here, and then these ones as well. Actually, no, I think these ones no, Marstomp's here. We got him. Every other shiny was a phase looking for one of these shinies. All these ones are named. Some of them there are from episodes not out yet. So, ooh, a little sneak peek for those who had a keen eye. But we do have to go there. Alrighty. So we do have to continue looking for this gosh darn Spupa. Yeah, I have so... And keep in mind, the only time I shiny hunt in this game is for a hunt for a shiny a day. And the reason the time is starting at 2 hours, 2 minutes, and 30 seconds is because that's what we left off at last time. So we're carrying over that time because, of course, that's when we did for hunting. It does have to be daytime for this guy. So let's quickly go to night, then go to day, and then we should be golden. I think the amount of phases I've done on this hunt so far is like, I'm gonna say like 9. You're playing Silksong for the first time and you're watching a stream, but do I have any advice? Patience. Patience is key. If it's your first time playing Silksong, you're gonna die a lot. Patience, you don't play like the knight. Everything deals a lot more damage. Use your movement. Movement is super duper important. Your dash attack is really good, especially early. But you get that a little bit later. Sorry, that's a bit of a spoiler. But you get a lot. You get a lot. So use movement to your advantage. Very acrobatic. Biggest thing though, patience. Patience and persistence with that game. Same with all difficult Metroidvanias. Don't take death as a failure, take death as a learning opportunity. Alright, so it's now morning again, so let's start recording, and as soon as we fly, we can start that timer again. Boom! Alright, how lucky can we get? Alright, that's fine. I do think we have like 9 phases just from this. Name it Crotastrophe? Oh god. This is reminding me of the Ghastly hunt I did ages ago. There's a Ghastly hunt where I phased on like literally everything but the Ghastly, and the same thing's happening here. Hell, we got a Shalfa Ekans from this area while we were hunting for it last stream. Which is ridiculous. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. But yes, for those first timers in the stream, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all having an absolutely lovely day. And a little bit of a peek behind the curtain on how like the series is made. Because you know I have a life outside of YouTube. I wish I could do it full time, but you know, life demands other things. So in order to make a daily series, I have to get a stockpile of footage, I edit it all, and then I schedule it for days in advance. Because, you know, doing a shiny literally every single day sometimes can take hours, sometimes it can take minutes. This is a scenario where it's taking hours, which I think is fine. And who knows, we could get it like really soon today. Or it could take all of today's stream, and that's the gamble with that is the gamble with this stuff. What's my thoughts on Frankie? Hated Frankie. He was in the corner of the room, and my setup is like right below it. So it's like, oh, we have to get rid of this thing. No bug spray? Shit. Okay, quickly. Drive to the store. Go to the store. Get bug spray. Come back. Still there? Good job, Frankie. Spray him. Crawls all along the shelves. All along the shelves, bro. And he dies. On the shelf. I'm like, alright, I have to get this guy out. What do? We get the vacuum. We take the freaking hood off of it. I give it to Lycans. Lycans is like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, alright, well, I killed it. So I guess I'll do this as well. Get the vacuum. Straight into the vacuum. You could feel it. It was meaty. I could feel it. Like a banging around on the inside of the vacuum. Going up. And yeah, that was my morning. Woke up, I slept in a little bit, Lycans came back into the room, and was like, ah! And then I'm like, huh, what? And then I look into the corner, oh, there's a huntsman. We slept in the room with that damn thing. It was just a baby. It was a baby huntsman. And because the huntsman story, shiny? No. If these guys shine, I'm gonna be upset. I don't need more Weedles or Cocoonas or what have you. And because of how many freaking phase hunts I've got, the boxes as well, not even taking into consideration the amount that I've given away. I think I've given away at least a box full of shinies. At least on stream. Do I have any advice to catch a Larvitar? If you want to catch a Larvitar, you know what? I'll put this on hold just for a second. Let me help you out there, brother. How the hell do I pause the freaking timer? Hold on. Settings. Pause F1. There we go. All right. So, if you want to catch Larvitar, you know, I like helping you guys out. So, Wild Zone 15. Come over to this cafe here, Cafe Kazuna. You don't even have to complete Wild Zone 15. If you have Wild Zone 15, you can get it. So what you gotta do, come over to Cafe Kazuna. If you have this Holovator unlocked, then you can go up here. And then to the left, you need like a flying Pokemon or anything like that. Because this will be something that you have to hit, and then it'll make a bridge. And then in here, there is 2 to 3 Larvitars that spawn. So if you have that Holovator unlocked, you should be able to get it. But if you don't have that Holovator, I'm not too sure where else you can get them. I'm not entirely sure. But I hope that helps. Hope that helps. And we go back to it. Yeah, so if you have the elevator unlocked, you can get a Larvitar like now. There is also another place you can get it. You know what? But if you have that unlocked, that's good. But if you don't, I have another place where you can get one like super early, as long as you have Rotoglide. So let me know if you have that unlocked, and I can help you out further if you don't. Because you get Rotoglide relatively early. I keep saying the 2 hours and like, oh surely, but I only just started. You got a shiny female Combi in Pokemon Go? Hell yeah. Just get like a gender specific mon that only evolves because of gender. I can only think of 2, right? Salandit and Combi. Oh, shiny hunting them is a nightmare if you want to get like Vespiquen or anything. Just caught it now? Hell yeah, love to hear it. Glad I could help, man. Enjoy the Pupitar. Was it just a random Combi? Or was there like a Combi community day or something? Heather, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. You just got your black belt in Taekwondo? Bro, that's so cool. You're officially a black belt in Taekwondo. That's awesome. That's so cool. Can you teach me? Hell yeah, congratulations. That's a huge milestone. Huge milestone for some people. Should be very proud of yourself for putting in that level of commitment to it. Random by Dynamax rate? That's so good. From memory, the Dynamax rates in Pokemon Go have a slightly higher shiny chance. I might be wrong, and that might only be for events. But that is really cool that you got a female Combi. Oh god, yeah, no one wants to deal with a funnel web or a redback. Redbacks are deadly. You get bit, you have to go to the hospital within like minutes. Thankfully, I've never encountered one. You can teach me? I'm gonna have a black belt in Taekwondo teaching me Taekwondo. Hell yeah. I'm gonna turn into a fighting type before you know it. Also, Lulu's, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? Why does the timer say 2 hours? Because we're carrying on from last stream, where we were hunting for this guy for 2 hours, 2 minutes, and like 30 seconds. And so, of course, we carry over that time to this current stream because we're still hunting the same target. Yeah, we've been hunting for a Spuba for over 2 hours now, in total. Today, we've only been hunting for like, what, 10 minutes? Tomfoolery, how you doing? Currently putting yourself through copious amounts of pain, shine hunting Squirtle on Fire Red. Bloody power to you, mate. All the way back when the shiny odds were 1 in 8,000 and something. 1 in 8,192? I'm probably wrong. I did a whole video on it, but that was ages ago, so I don't know the shiny odds off the top of my head. This will be it'll be easy breezy. Your shiny Pikachu hunt had been going well. Got 5 phases, 2 Pikachus, been on the shelf yet, which is your actual target. I wish you luck, my friend. I wish you absolute luck. You're gonna get a Switch 2 soon? Hell yeah. Genuinely, I think the Switch 2 is such a good console. And there was actually a new update for it, which is really, really good for handheld users. Will the battery last maybe half an hour? Probably only half an hour, maybe to an hour. But what it does is you're able to play the handheld mode in, I guess it can make sense to those who know like the Switch and how it works. You can play it in handheld in TV mode, which means on this, like on handheld, you can play games with a higher resolution on the actual handheld Switch. I don't think it was an update for like anything like the original Switches or anything like that. It would be great if it was, and it might be actually, because then it could mean, you know, you can play like older like Switch 1 games that only have so much like resolution on handheld. You can up that resolution so it can be the equivalent of like 1440p as opposed to like a capped 720. Which a lot of people are gonna like. It's an actual update, you know? You hope I get that Speaker. You've been shiny hunting in Wild Zone 11 for 3 days. 3 days? Wild Zone 11? Really? Well, what have you been trying to get in Wild Zone 11? I'm curious. I'm curious by nature. I'll see if there's any phases. Probably not, but still. There is a phase! It's a freaking Ghastly, bro! Get out of here! Get out of here! How have I already phased on a Ghastly, dude? Already, man. Already. Anything like Slowpoke or Gyarados, that's a pretty good target. Gyarados would be very interested. Yeah, this Spupa is doing anything but shine. Until right now. No, that would have been funny. I say. Should you get a new copy of ZA? No. Keep your old copy. There's an upgrade pack. There's an upgrade pack for like 20 bucks. So you can just get a Switch 2 version of your Switch 1 copy. Beat the first boss without dying? Hell yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, if you go onto the eShop, I guess you won't be able to see it. But if you go into like the Nintendo site, you can see there's an upgrade pack for... do you need the upgrade pack if it's a physical copy? There is a digital upgrade pack for physical copies, I believe. It's not just for digital. I could be wrong on that because I don't know for certain, but I would look into it. You're filling your boxes with Pokemon from each color. Very interesting. Your box who has the least Pokemon is orange. Any orange Pokemon you should catch. You have digital? Okay, then I can tell you for certain that the upgrade pack works for it. An orange Pokemon. Would you count Patrat as orange? That's more of a brown. True, you could get shiny Pikachu and chuck it in there. Orange Pokemon. I'm blanking on this. Why can I not think of like any orange Pokemon? Charizard? Charizard's orange. Tepig's orange, yeah. Korok Knight, hello, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, hope you're having a lovely day. As well to you, Legend of Kenny, in case I didn't specifically say hi to you. I've seen your messages. Hope you're having a lovely day. Really, I guess a lot of fire starters are orange. Bro, I want to play Monster Hunter Stories 3 so bad. I keep getting like trailers for it and it just looks good. I love the Monster Hunter series. I'm waiting for later this year when we get Master Rank for Wilds. Oh, I'm gonna play the shit out of that with my friends. Are you kidding? Fletchling Light, true. I guess, because I'm thinking of like primary color. Like what Pokemon is like primarily orange? And I looked at Fletchling when I was looking around, like all the way down here, or like Fletchinder or something. Yeah, when I saw Fletchling, I'm like, oh, is that like red or is that orange to me? I don't know. I guess Magikarp's orange. Almost forgot I was streaming today because today is Wednesday. Yeah, well, I stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays, but again, it's Australian Eastern Time. So you gotta look that up in your own time zone so you know when I'm streaming. I also saw someone commenting on the shorts like, oh, did you change your freaking upload schedule? I'm like, bro, I upload at 6 a.m. every day. That's not changed. Not changed at all, man. I also stream on Mondays now, which for some people will be Sunday, but Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Time. Look it up in your time zone so you know what times and days I'm streaming. So that's Tuesday for you, exactly. Because I didn't stream yesterday, because yesterday was Tuesday for me. Yeah, so for most people in the US, I'll be live Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday. For most people in the US. But if you're ever unsure, YouTube banner has all the times. You can look at it there. You're in good old Canada? Oh, dude, I wish I could, like, visit Canada. I've only ever seen, like, how, like, beautiful it can be. And, like, I love the cold as well. I so much prefer being, like... I would much rather freeze to death than, like, be dehydrated and hot all the time. Which, thank God we're getting out of, like, summer and we're into autumn now in Australia. I'm so thankful, because it's finally getting cooler. Which, thank God, I cannot wait for winter, dude. My favorite month of the year. Season, sorry, my favorite season. The Realist, Cooley. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day, my friend. It's melting today where you are? Dude, I hate hot days. Get a fan. Like, I remember back in the old days, I suppose. I don't know if kids still do it nowadays. The best way to cool down? Freaking outside, there's a hose, you get sunscreen, and you run around with like a sprinkler. That's what you do to cool down on a summer day. Because air conditioning was very finicky. Like, there'd be like a radiator. Does that give away my age? Oh, you'd be surprised. Your state's been hit with a blizzard? Bro, didn't you only just get a tornado? That's crazy. I'm thinking of someone else. But dude, a blizzard? Man, everyone hates that company. I can't believe you were hit with a blizzard. 35 Fahrenheit? Damn, that's cold. Damn, that's cold. Like, the best thing about it being cold, though, bro, fireplace, you get a freaking heat pack, you just bundle up. It's so good, the feeling of warming up. You having a heat wave where you are? Now it's sweating and ice cream is melting faster? No, not the ice cream. 7 blizzards. See, like, the thing is, in terms of, like, maintenance, snow and, like, the cold suck. And, like, I've never lived in a place with snow. I'm Australian, for Christ's sake. But, like, goddamn. I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine having to be hit with 7 blizzards. Hail and ice, all that kind of stuff. Your cars would be absolutely smashed. Yeah, tornadoes the other night and then snow literally the next day. Yep. Over there, weather needs to make up its damn mind. Same day you got black belt, you got the shiny charm. That's a pretty damn good day. Two good personal achievements. I'm Aussie, you don't believe it? Well, you better. I'm Australian, bro. Sorry, bro probably doesn't sell it. I'm Australian, mate. There you go. How's that sound? New York was having one last week and they had the whole state on lockdown? God damn. Yo, you got the shiny slowpoke? Shiny slowpoke. Hell yeah, Blazing. I'm gonna call you Blaze for short. Hell yeah, Blaze. Yeah, I gotta put more Australian words in what I'm saying. Yes, Discord? Somebody just joined the Discord. I love agrons. And hey, you know what? You guys, if you like talking and you like Pokemon, you should subscribe. But you should also join the Discord if you really want to. There's some cool people over there that like to talk about Pokemon. But read the rules. We don't want any savages coming in. And if you're in the stream as well, read the rules as well. It's for your safety, my safety, and my moderator's sanity. And my sanity, linked. That's shorts and shirt weather over there with that. Is that much snow? Really? Shorts, beach weather? God damn. Can't imagine how cold it'll get for you then. If that's considered beach weather. You think Spupa and Scatterbug are pretty cool shinies? I'm a huge fan of white shinies. I like them. -20 Celsius? No. Well, it'd have to be Celsius. If that's -20 Fahrenheit, you're like dead. That's crazy. The best. Hello, hi. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. As you can see, we're shiny hunting for a spupa right now. We've been doing it for a combined total of 2 hours and 25 minutes. 26 minutes, sorry. Bum, 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 bum. -50 Fahrenheit? Brother! What do you mean? I'm not Australian. No, I am Australian. Oh, shit. I'm not American, so I don't know Fahrenheit to Celsius, like, back and forth. You know, I'm not a conversion. High 60s, but today it was 30. I don't get fair. Celsius is such an easier method. It's smaller numbers on like it's just a smaller scale. So it's easier to kind of go back and forth. You know? You know what I mean? How can you do the fly method? Alrighty, so, in the most simple terms of all, you open up the menu, your map, you go over to the fly area, you hit A, do you want to travel here? Yes. Then when you travel there, you notice that you fly there. Then you do it again to the exact same location, and then you just keep doing this. And then you just keep spam flying to the same location. And then you can get a shiny. Well, not a shiny spupa, but we'll see if we phase on anything else. I don't think so. We phased on a Ghastly already. So, oh, was there two? Another one? So there's a Ghastly here. And we also phased on a Spinnerack, see? So it spawns, oh, and another Ghastly. All right, so 2 Ghastlies and a Spinnerack. Lovely. Just what I wanted to hear and know and see and feel. So that's 2 more, so now we have 12 phases. But do keep in mind, you can only have 10 shinies spawned at a time. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. How many spupa have you been seeing with the fly method? It's a guaranteed 1, but occasionally a second one will spawn over here. Either that or an Ekans. So you can see that one there. It always hits that spupa. And it always hits the one over here. Like this one. But sometimes it's an Ekans, sometimes it's a spupa. So I hit 2 every time. 1 guaranteed, 2 is occasional. Connie Russell, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. It's been a while, Connie. How you been? Hope you've been doing well. Also, Hidden Gem Pulls. Howdy. I didn't give you a warm, specified welcome to you yet. How you doing? Dr. Noodles Derp, what an absolutely insane name. How you doing? There's another Ekans spupa by the Spinnerack wall. Oh, really? Well, cheers, Toad. Wait, I haven't checked there. How funny would it be if there's a shiny spupa all the way back here? So you said there's one near these guys? Oh, actually, I don't know if they get hit. I'm sure that was just the Ghastly. Is there one here? It was like back this way. It could be where that Ekans spawns, maybe. But I think that's out of range. But welcome, Toad. How you doing today? You're good, trying to get more subs? Hey, that's the goal, brother. Well, I hope you're having fun doing whatever content that you're doing, you know? As long as it's not AI. God, if it's AI slop, get out of here. But if it isn't, good on you. Good, it's a very wonderful day. Love to hear it, Connie. Absolutely love to hear it. It's been a pretty good day where I am as well. It's been, well, actually, today's been a bit of a mix of things. Because there was a huntsman in the corner of my room above my setup. And, yeah, we had to deal with that. So we had to go to the store, get some stuff, come back, and then, yeah. You gotta go. All good, Heather. Hey, these streams are here for when you want it, you know? If you gotta go, you gotta go. You know? So, even if you're only here for like 2 seconds, I always appreciate it as much as anyone else, you know? You'll probably come on a different device. All good. If you come back, awesome. If you don't, that's fine as well. The VODs are always uploaded, so if you ever have time, you can always go back and watch them, you know? Only at 5 subs, don't do AI in your videos. Awesome. That's already a perfect sign. I feel like it's wrong to use AI in videos. Good. You have a good head on your shoulders. Alpha says hello to you, Toad. From the shorts, I think? No, from the horizontal. You could leave right now if you wanted to. And that's the thing of live streams, man. People can come and go as they please. I don't know if any rain if you guys stay. I'm just here doing this, and if you stay and you love it, then frickin' how do you do? Man, I sound so Australian right now. Yeah, come and go as you please. Toad says hello to you, Alpha. Kitty Cat Law, how you doing? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. At least you're not ignored. You get ignored on Chem Nation streams. I don't know that guy, but hey, I try and talk to everyone who comes in. Well, I mean that's what I like about having like, you know, not like 1,000 people watching, or hell, even like 15 people watching. Cause like, well, I guess there's not that many, but still, I mean, if you shiny hunt, why would you not interact with chat? I don't get it. I don't get it. The whole point of live streaming, in my opinion, is so you can actually sit and you can like do something and like talk to your community and stuff like that, you know? I feel as though that's what it's meant for. That's what it's meant for, you know? I don't get people who live stream and then like don't interact with chat at all. Like, I understand if they're wanting to like play a game for the first time, they're not wanting to like talk to chat to get spoiled or anything, but like, if you're worried about getting spoiled, it's either one, you have an absolutely freaking huge community, or two, you have a really bad community. And I feel as though that can sometimes go hand in hand. You feel me? But then that's when you do rules. That's when you put in rules and you make sure people read the rules. And it's like, yeah, obviously no spoilers for things, right? How to record on the Nintendo Switch. All right, so what I do, I use a Elgato 4KX capture card. So what I do, I have a PC as well, a pretty damn good one. I'll be honest, got it for Christmas around 2 years ago now, I think. I've had my PC for a while, and I've grown to really love it and rely on it, as any good PC owner does. So I have an Elgato capture card. I hook it USB to USB-C to my computer, and then HDMI from the Elgato into the back of my Switch. And then, in order to capture it, I have something called OBS. OBS is a free live streaming platform. It's a capture thing. You can do it for recordings. You can do it for live streams. You can do it for those two things kind of specifically. If you first look at OBS, it can seem like a lot, but the more you use it, it gets pretty easy to use and just understand. So I have an Elgato capture card, or you can just find a capture card that does HDMI and USB to USB or USB to USB-C, depending on what device you're going to be using and streaming from. Because again, I'm streaming from my PC, and I have USB ports, I have USB-C ports, I have all the kits and caboodles that you'll need for like various different kinds of things, you know? But yes. More of a live preview to the content? Yeah, that's what some people do when they don't interact with chat. I don't get it. But hey, some people do what they want, and like some people do just like seeing that and being like, oh my god, I'm watching it live, isn't that so cool? And it's like, yeah, it is cool. But how cool would it be if like the person that you're watching and you really, really like to watch that stuff talks to you, you know? It's like you come in and I read your messages and stuff like that. That's why I like not being an absolutely huge content creator. Of course, like that's the goal, you know, that's the goal in the future. But it's like, damn. Also, Gabe the Pokemon guy, howdy ho. I don't know if I've said hello to you yet. How you doing? You check the shiny spawns? I might be mad. Like, I checked it all out not too long ago. I got, what do you call it? There was 2 Ghastlies and then a Spinarak. I don't think there was anything much else. Oh, actually, there might be a Pansage or something up on the roof. One of the monkeys. Because I think we can phase on these guys. No, okay, no, we're good. Let me grab this. Whoop. Alrighty, we'll continue. Great feeling when streamers interact with chat. Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. You know? And like, it feels good for you, feels good for me, you know, so then why not? I guess some people don't like it very much, and that's why people make Discords, but even then, like, I myself, I'm not really too active on the Discord. I just read it, make sure, like, you know, it's just somewhere for, like, people to chat and, like, trying to make it a healthy place. Did I phase on them? No, I didn't phase on any monkeys yet. I don't even think I can hit them with the fly method from here. What's my favorite animal? I'm gonna take a guess and say it's a crow. I mean, of course I've become more and more impartial to it. No, not impartial. I've become more biased towards crows. For obvious reasons. But I feel as though I really like owls. I'm a huge fan of owls. They're just so cool. That and like foxes. Trunks Bladesmith, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. You love me? I love you too. Thanks for the support, my friend. So crows, but for nighttime. Yeah, nighttime crows. What do you want to shiny hunt? Ooh, what should you shiny hunt next? It is all up to personal preference, my friend. But let's go for hunt for Houndour or Houndoom. Hunt for one of those two. Oh, trust me, I've been thinking about that cornbread. I really want to make some. I want to make some cornbread. I want to try some cornbread. Are you kidding? If I make it, I'm putting it in the Discord. Believe you me. What's my favorite Eevee shiny? Ooh, Eevee shiny? There are some good ones. I quite like Flareon. Very simple. I know, Flareon's super simple. You're gonna be back later? Alrighty, Lulu. Come and go as you please. That's how these streams work, my friend. I'll see you later then. Thanks for tuning in. Always lovely to see you. Is it weird your favorite evolution is Jolteon? Not weird at all, man. Not weird at all. Not weird in the slightest. Vixie Vids, hello, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. Maned wolves are really funny. I might have something different in my mind. Let me look, see. No, I love them. They're so fun. They're so elegant. Sylveon Shiny is the lesbian fan. Flag, not fan. Well, I guess they are a fan. Yeah, Sylveon and Umbreon have good shinies. I'd have to agree. Love Leafeon, however you forget it exists. Even its shiny is kind of just like, it's not great, you know? Its shiny had such potential, you know? You got your first shiny in Pokemon Violet, it was an Espathra. Ooh, Espathra has a nice shiny. It's like, reminds me of like chocolate wrappers. Yeah, it looks like dark chocolate. You feel like a lot of evolutions have so much potential for shinies, but it just comes short of what they could have been. Yeah, I mean, like, there are some that, like, hit it out of the park. Like, I think Sylveon's a good example. Because Sylveon has, like, a lot of color. It really pops in comparison to other ones. Umbreon's another good example. I think Vaporeon's another good one. I have a bit of bias towards it, but I really like Flareon's. But then it's like, it could just be me. I don't really like green shinies. It's like Jolteon, it's like, yeah, I think it's alright. I think a full, maybe like a blue Jolteon would have been really cool. Glaceon's is nice. I think if they leaned more into, like, white, it could be good. Or maybe even done a thing like where it's like a black shiny because of black ice. But yeah. Yeah, like the only thing that changes Flittle shiny is like part of its like part of its skirt is like a different color, right? At least with Espathra you can really tell. Because it's like fully different colors. I couldn't have said it better myself, Toad. Could not have said it better myself. I mean, that's exactly what I do. Regardless of how many people watch my streams, I just do it. Because I enjoy doing it. And if you make just one person happier, Just give one more person a little bit more joy. Made one person's day just that little bit better. And it was worth it, man. I say that when I do all of this as well. Snow isn't a bad shiny. I do like Snow shiny. Nina Nick, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. Toad's a poet and he wasn't even aware of it. Ba-dum, bum, bum. Do I plan on live streaming any more Pokopia? I'll have to wait and see, my friend. Yeah, there are certain milestones on YouTube you have to reach before you can actually start doing specific things. Like, if you go into YouTube without much of a plan, then you can't expect growth immediately. Like, man, it took me like a good few months until I even got to like 100, you know? Good few months, I'm telling you. You know what? Let's have a bit of a peek behind the curtain. Let me bring it up. I can shiny him with one hand, phone in the other as I get my statistics up. Because I love being transparent with you guys and letting you know about like the journey and all that stuff. So, my analytics. I go all the way back to here. So, we've had a pretty good past 28 days, I would say. So the past 28 days, we've gained 509. I think that's freaking awesome. That's insane. That's still baffling to me, mind you. That's 500,000 within like less than a month, dude. That's freaking insane, and I cannot be more appreciative. And then if we go all the way back to like, let's say 2015. I would go like literal like weeks without getting anything at all doing the kind of content I was doing. I was doing like Pokemon Unite content back then as well, you know? And it's about like doing it and make sure you're having fun doing it. I'll do Lifetime. Why not? Maybe not Lifetime, maybe just 2015. So within the past so in total, right now, of course, we have 6,634. Again, freaking insane. I think that's ridiculous. I think that's absolutely insanity. Within the past year, this past year alone, I've gained 6,406. So majority of you guys have come in during the past year. The past year. Do you want to know how long I was doing content before that? I was doing content back in 2024. That's when I started doing content. But the thing is, I was consistent. I tried to get a video out at least once a week at that point, because that's what I was able to do. And it was something that I knew I wanted to do. Because like because I've had jobs before, and I still have a job. I'm not jobless, don't worry. Like I've had many a job before, and I've been let go. I've decided to quit because it was just doing my absolute head in, and I was like, oh god, I was just so defeated by so many other kinds of works. Like I did acting for a little bit, and like just everything about that. I had like a flash forward to the future when I was doing some acting. I'm like, wow, if I keep doing this, I'm gonna end up miserable and I'm gonna hate it. Because it's like hours and hours on a set, waiting, doing it over and over and over again. Whether you're an extra or whether you're a lead, it's the same thing over and over, and like absolute piles of makeup because of standards and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh God, this is so exhausting. And it's just horrible. And I didn't want to do that. But my entire life I was told, hey, you have a great voice. You're really good at acting. Man, you should be doing this. So of course, you know, all throughout school, all throughout that's what you think you should do. You think you should do it because it's kind of drilled into you. And it's like, that's the kind of purpose that's almost given to you during that. It's like at school, you're given like, oh, what are you best at? Like, what do you get the highest grades in? It's like, oh, well, for me, I probably did the best in like in drama and film and TV and stuff like that. And like during the whole like awards thing that we did at my school, it was like, oh, I got best actor and stuff. I'm like, well, I guess my life's already kind of like set out for me. But no, I started doing it and I freaking hated it. Hated doing it. Absolutely despised it. Also, Connie, yes, I can see that you're replaying Pokemon White. I just don't know what else to say to that. Good job. You're playing Pokemon White. You're playing a Pokemon game. Fucking spot on, friend. But yeah, it's just I wasn't having fun at all, man. At all of it. And I was like, okay, well, what's something that has always been a part of my life and I've always really loved, you know? And you know what that was? It was playing games, and I fucking love games, and I play games. I love Pokemon. I was like doing all that shit. I was super into it because I'm autistic. That's my freaking autistic spark, bro. And I was like super into that kind of stuff. And like I learned games relatively quickly. I wouldn't be like cracked at them, but I could pick up games really easily. You know, give me a premise, give me like a control, and I'll learn it in like 10 minutes. And I love that kind of stuff. You know, doesn't mean I'm great at them, but I'll learn the basic premise and I'll do it. And like when I was younger, I loved Kingdom Hearts. I loved freaking Pokemon. I loved Legend of Zelda. I loved Mario. I played Sonic, like all the generic ones, you know? And like, even as a kid, I would look at like Grand Theft Auto and I'm like, that's way too violent. What the hell is that? Why are kids allowed to play this? As a kid, I never wanted to do that kind of stuff, you know? And it's like, yeah, that's fine, you know? And then like, I would always love that kind of stuff. And all throughout school, I'd like play with my friends and do stuff like that. And like, it was just, And then when I got like older and older, I did acting. I hated it. And then I'm like, I can't do this for the rest of my life, man. I can't do it. I'm gonna be so miserable. Yeah, I'll make like decent money, but like, oh no, thanks. I'd much rather be poor than happy than rich and like sad, you know? So I'm like, okay, what do I love? I love games. What else do I love? I love performing. That's just a fact. I do love performing. But the thing of like, how can I just like be myself? You know, and I'm like, okay, well, I also grew up on like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and PewDiePie to an extent. I didn't really like him as much as the like Mark and Jack, but PewDiePie was still there. You know, the big three back in the old days of YouTube. And like Smosh and things like that, and you know what I mean? I was super into that, and then like later on in life, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can start doing content, you know? And then I like looked into it. I'm like, okay, what's a good way to do, like, how can I start content? How can I start doing this? So I'm like, all right, at the time I was playing like Pokemon Unite like crazy. I was loving Pokemon Unite, and I thought it was so fun and so awesome. And I'm like, alrighty, how many like people are doing Pokemon Unite content? Because I don't want to like, there's something that if you want to do like YouTube and stuff, you have to look into supply and demand. You absolutely have to. Because let's say you are a Twitch streamer and you want to stream Fortnite. Okay, you're streaming Fortnite. How many other people are streaming Fortnite? What makes your stream so different? What makes it so that people will click on your stream rather than, you know, Ninja or something who's still doing it and is like one of the best, like one of the top streamers for that game and stuff like that, you know? You gotta look at supply and demand and what can actually help your channel grow. But at the same time, you don't want to get stuck into doing something that you don't actually enjoy. You gotta find a niche in something that you enjoy and that you can talk about and that you can do slightly differently and do stuff like that, right? So what I did, I was like, all right, fucking love Pokemon Unite at that point. So I'm like, okay, what kind of people do content for that? And I'm like, you know, I've been watching this guy. I've been watching Spraggles for a while. It's really cool what he does. And then I'm like, okay, Chris Heroes. He he just does like, you know, competitive, and he's like really into it and stuff like that. And he played like League of Legends and stuff like that. How many times can I say stuff like that? Fucking tick it off on the list, chat. Also to everyone new who's just coming in, hello, hi. I hope you're all having a lovely day. I'm in the middle of a rant about how I like started doing YouTube and all that kind of stuff and why I wanted to do it. Good evening from Brazil. Well, hello, good afternoon from Australia. Hope you're having a lovely day. But yes, like, you got to think about what kind of niche you can do. And like at the very beginning, I was just testing the waters, you know. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'll get a hold of like these editing softwares. I'll make things that I have like some fun doing and all that kind of stuff. And I did it. And I didn't really. You need to get it out of your head early, because I had this at the beginning and it did nothing but bog me down. And the biggest mental thing you have to get over, it's okay if no one sees your stuff. It's okay if you don't get likes straight away. You need to look at it and just see it as progress and attempts. And just, if you enjoyed it, then that's good. Yes, it can be demoralizing if you put in a whole lot of effort into a video and it doesn't perform well, you know? That's kind of how I felt about one of my very, very, very first huge videos that I ever did. Was the ultimate beginner's guide to Pokemon Unite. Now, a lot of you here probably, you know, don't like Pokemon Unite, or you do, and you're here from the channel from that long ago, and if you are, holy shit, hi, you're one of the OGs. And it's this thing of like, of course you're gonna feel disappointed, because I spent like literal days editing this one video during time that I had, right? And it's like, oh, that didn't perform nearly as well as I thought. And I let that get to me for a little bit, and it made me, you know, feel a little bit more down, like, oh, I put so much effort into it, why didn't it perform well? But and you're gonna think about it, you know, you're gonna think about that. It's human to think about the thing you put so much effort in that, like, is personal as well. Because like me, I do all my own editing, I do all my own recording, I do all that kind of stuff. The only thing I get other people to do, one, moderation, and I have my friends to help me with that, and I'm so thankful for them, so thankful for Jort, so thankful for Lycans, my lovely partner as well, who helps me with a lot of art for the channel. And it's, I'm just very thankful for everyone who helps me do this kind of stuff, and all you guys especially. Like, god damn, we're at like over 6,600 and something. My goal for this month was to reach 6,700, and that was my only goal for this month. So we're fucking getting there so quick, you know? And you know, you guys help so much, you know? Liking and subscribing, all that kind of stuff really does help. But getting back more into the topic of Lycans is my partner. Yeah, they are. They are my lovely partner for life. But yes, they are. So, what was I on about? What was I saying? Can't fully remember. Any plans for a face reveal after a milestone? Maybe. Maybe. Honestly, it kind of depends on my location. You definitely should have figured this out by now. I've definitely said it while you've been in stream, is the funny thing. Yeah, I'm a PNG tuber at heart. I don't think I would do like a face reveal. Again, unless I get a crazy change in location, because trust me, there are ideas that I want to do, and like different kinds of shorts that I want to do where I'm on camera fucking ranting and I have something and like all that kind of stuff, you know? And like, again, it all depends. Like, the whole reason I did a PNG tuber to start with was because, you know, self-conscious, you know? And like, some people don't want to show their face, and you know, that's me, you know? I don't want to show my face like straight away. I might later down the line, but who knows, you know? What's up, Mikey Kongdor? Hello, hi, how you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Caught me in the middle of a little bit of a rant, so I've just been talking about it and all that kind of stuff, you know? But yeah. Winry, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day as well. You joined the Discord, but you can't speak in any channel? That means you have to read the rules, Buster. Make sure you read the rules. If you go through that entire rules channel, and you'll know what to do from there. $3? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. 3 hours. You remember showing Catherine showed her face? Kind of helped her grow not only a channel, but also connection with Nintendo. Yeah. And like, that's what happens with a lot of people, right? Especially like Nintendo in reveal. Do a face reveal and just show a picture of a crow. True, I'll just get like I'll get a pet crow. And I'll just take a photo of him and be like, yo guys, this is me. Yeah, what was I talking about? Like early on, my number one thing I had in my head was find a niche. Find a niche. And I'm like, all right, and that's how I came to the mind of like Pokemon Unite, because you know I was really into Pokemon Unite. It's something that I could rant on about and on and on and on. I probably still could to this day if you ask me like Pokemon Unite questions. Just because it was drilled into my mind. It'll definitely be outdated knowledge, because I haven't, like, looked into Pokemon Unite for ages, you know? Pokemoner, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. So, yeah, like I was doing Pokemon Unite for ages, and, yeah, face reveal would be cool, but I don't think I'll do that for quite some while, you know? Yeah, I would play Pokemon Unite quite a lot, and that's what I started doing the content in. It wasn't performing amazing, but as soon as I started doing the Shiny A Day series, that fucking rocketed the channel, you know? In comparison, because like the Shiny A Day series was something that I thought of, like the story, and I remember the exact day I thought of the series. I was like, oh, cool. There's the Switch, because I have a Switch 2, and there was the Switch 2 version of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I was playing it around for a while, and I was just having fun with it, you know? And I was doing, like, these mass outbreaks, and then I'm like, it's pretty easy to shine in this game now, especially on Switch 2. You're gonna head out now, gonna cook dinner. Good luck with the hunt and also the channel. You deserve more subscribers. Well, thank you, Kat. I really do appreciate that. And I hope you have a lovely dinner. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night. And thanks for the support. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, because I did all this kind of stuff with Pokemon Unite, and then, well, where was I getting up to? I was talking about Pokemon. Yes, yeah, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I was testing it out in the Switch 2 version, and I was doing a mass outbreak for Swinub, right? And I was there for quite some time, and then I just had like a light bulb. I just had an absolute light bulb moment of, wait, what if I do like a series where I like catch a shiny a day and I put that into shorts content? And that's how a shiny a day until Legend ZA came out, because it was like when ZA was like kind of at a hype of everyone's like waiting for it, and I'm like, it's a good like fair like a little bit over 100 days away. So I started doing that, and that was my challenge, to do daily content of this, and it's continued into Legend ZA. You know? And I've never done anything like view-botting or anything like that, because I think that's absolutely scummy and horrible, and no one should ever do that. I have done one thing, and that was because at Google Ads was like being like, hey, you should try and run an ad and you'll see it it'll skyrocket. I'm like, you know what? So I'll see what happens, see how it goes. It's not gonna be like horrible, right? And then what it did was like you pretty much pay for ads, so it, like your video gets shown before someone else's, and like I tried that for a little bit. I was like, okay, I'm never doing that again. That felt not good to do. So I never did that again. That was for my most recent video as well. The shiny hunting gotten too easy? Question mark. Wild Zone 3 is probably better. Yeah, like I tossed up like back and forth between Wild Zone 3 and Wild Zone 4 before we started. But I decided on doing here. Cause this gives me the spuper itself. Whereas I think if we do Wild Zone 3, we can only get Scatterbug, right? Or I could be wrong. Have to hop off because YouTube's acting out. You'll be back 15 minutes or so. Yeah, all good. Come and go as you please. I hope YouTube fixes itself. And yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream. I'll see you another time. Bye-bye, Alpha. You don't know what vids you should do to gain more subs? Stop thinking about subs. You gotta stop thinking about subs, man. Like, especially early on, if that's all your mind is set on, it's gonna be very hard to get growth and focus on making content that you have fun doing. But if I were to give you a tip, it would be, one, think about a topic that you know a lot about and you can talk about like pretty frequently, right? Number two, what can you do with that information to make it so that your channel can stand out from others? And I'd say, what would be my third tip? My third tip is do it because you enjoy it. Don't do it for like recognition or clout or riz or whatever the fuck kids say nowadays. Do it because you enjoy doing it. The whole reason I'm doing this is because every other kind of like forms of like job, like the job I have currently, which I've been told I'm not going to be, I won't have for too much longer because the business is going to be sold and all that kind of stuff, is very, like, it's scary. And if YouTube doesn't like, I guess kick off and like start getting me like full-time job money, I'll have less time to do recordings and stuff, and I'll have to like really crunch it for the daily series. Which is part of life, you know? That's life, you know? How's my D&D campaign? Ooh, they're doing real well. We're having another session on Friday. We had one not yesterday, but the day before, which is one of the two that we're currently doing. And it was the second session where I had my new character, but it was the first session where he was able to interact with more than one member of the party. And it was fun. I always have a lot of fun. It's doing real well. Bum, bum, ba, bum. If I don't get it at like 3.5 hours, I might switch over to Wild Zone 3. So, yep, 1, 2... another spinner rack. Why am I phasing on any, like, literally everything but the spupa, man? Everything but the spupa. What class and race is my new character? My new character is a human monk. A human monk. He's level 11. He's really cool. Effectively, what? Wait, where'd the Kakuna go? Odd. So the new character I made, his name is Aris. He is a human monk. He is a level 11. He's really fucking cool. He was trained by someone called the Sage of an Island, which, spoiler alert, was my previous character from our previous campaign. And yeah, he was sent out to pretty much just fight tyranny and look for like-minded people to find a group that also wants to just fucking change the world for the better. And just so happens when he was trying to help the people against the freaking tyranny, which in this case was the government, he was locked away and was gonna be put on for execution. And what happened is in that very same cell, a little kobold man got thrown into the same cell, and that little kobold man was a little kobold by the name of Tess, which is one of the main characters from the party at this point. One of the only OGs from the very beginning of the campaign. And from there, it was like, oh, the rest of the party was there to break out Tess. But then during the time of like being imprisoned, Aris kept him company and they talked up a storm, and it's like, oh, we have like the same kind of ideals. All right, bro, want to break out of here together? And we were planning on breaking out, and Aris had no idea of like the rest of the party and their plans and whatnot. Because I'm a monk, holy shit, I have so much movement. What we did, Tess was like hung up to the noose. The rest of the party was out in the stands ready. One of them turned invisible, flew, attempted to frickin' use a spell called Switcheroo, which switches places to someone. Little do we know, the shackles that we had were the shackles of interdimensional travel, which stopped that from happening. So it's like, the party was freaking out. It's like, oh shit, what do we do? What do we do? We can't do anything. So I, not knowing, because they were invisible and all that kind of stuff, we started initiative. I got the chains on my feet fucking slashed off, so I had crazy movement. And because I'm a monk, if any of you know what monks can do, they can move so crazy. So, fucking chains on the legs broken. Tess was about to get hung. The stage dropped. He started to fall. One of our characters readied their action to shoot the noose clean off. Tess fell through, heard a snap of the rope, fell to the ground. It was my turn. Well, I jumped down, I grabbed Tess, and I ran. And because I'm a monk, I didn't trigger any opportunity attacks at all. And just when everything seemed alright, the BBEG at this point was watching the entire thing. And it was a very climactic moment where we're like, okay, well, we're almost ready. We're almost all next to each other. And the sun gets blotted out for a second as he casted Meteor Swarm. Keep in mind, this was a public execution. And it was thousands of people and guards. Four huge chunks of the map just taken out. From what there used to be like maybe 20 plus guards, all that remained were 2 that weren't in the range of it, and every single civilian watching perished. I didn't take any damage because I'm a monk that survived that has evasion, so. same with someone else's character who was a rogue. But no one went down, which is insane, from a level 9 meteor swarm. We all survived. We got teleported out of there, on the boat, and we got out alive. But the only thing is, we have to go back there. For the BBEG is secretly a lich. And if you know anything about D&D or anything in that sort... Oh, there it is! Oh, baby! Oh, this guy loves D&D. He loves D&D so much. Hey, bro! You're going in a premiere ball. Boom! In a 1, 2, 3. Shiny spupa for me. It just turned night. Oh my god. We did it. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Whew. We did it. That's it. Huzzah. And now we have to do some cleanup. Alright. Spinner bat. Where's the Ghastlies? Oh! The Ghastlies have despawned. Well, we just have to change it back to day and then we get them. Hooray! I need to tell more RPG story. Well, some of you might be aware of a tried and tell story called Frog in a Jar. And I could retell that one. If I had to think of another one, what would be another story? I could say the story of Ash's death, which was my original character. Oh, but the thing is, the most recent session, we got him back, actually. Because the whole plan that was set into motion was, the character Tess was the only one who could bring Asher back. He died a while ago, but he had the spell reincarnate. Boom! There's another Ghastly. And another Spinnerack. And of course, another Ghastly. Boop. Was that all of them? I think so. I'll just really make sure. I do think that was all of them, though. After we give this guy a name, I'll continue that story. Okay, alright, that's all. Nice. Okie dokie. We phased on quite a few things. Bada bing, bada boom. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a 4 additional, but there was a lot that we phased on, believe you me. Spupa. Spupa, spupa, spupa. What do we want to name this guy? Dark Cloak? I think that's a bit of a mouthful. Could call him Cloak. I like the name Cloak. He's got a little cloak. Bug Boy? Maybe if we get a Scatterbug. Scatterbug can be Bug Boy. Call him Batman. Call it Nigel. No, if there's a cockatoo Pokemon, I'd call that Nigel. As a sick reference for those who get it. I'm gonna call it Cloak. I like Cloak. And your name is going to be Cloak because you're covered in like a cloak. And yeah, that's it. That's the name. Your name is Cloak. No, like the brand that Markiplier and Jacksepticeye did. Cloakbrand.com. I think Cloak is still a thing, right? I believe so. Anyway, that's that hunt. Ooh, good God. All right, how long did that one take? 3 hours. God damn. 3 hours, 16 minutes, and 54 seconds. Yay! Goodness gravy. You caught your second shiny, a Cufin? I like Cufin. I think Cufin's a good Pokemon. Alright, well, as pretty much all of us know, we should all know what time it is now. Which is, unsurprisingly, I'll get rid of the phase counter actually real quick. Back to 0. I've written down the timer. I'll check it back to 0 as well. Lovely. And what we gotta do now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Computer screen time. Now, for the second half of the stream, we have to go for a... Ooh, Crobat. Okay. Okay. I like Crobat. I'm a fan of Crobat. I love Crobat. The Shiny's awesome as well. I'm a huge fan of Shiny Crobat. So, let me quickly get a little gif of him. Okay, I actually have to find the gif of him first. The Crobat might be named Batman. He's very pink, though. I need to find this gosh damn site. I could have sworn I bookmarked it. Because finding the shiny sprites is torture. Alright, this may take a little bit of time. Alright, actually bookmark it this time. Alrighty, Crobat. Alrighty, shiny Crobat, bada bing, bada boom. Alright, grab you. Boom, shiny Crobat. He's quite big. I think that's good. I'll have to make him a little bit smaller over here, though. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. When do your shinies today? Do you sometimes get ones you've already done? No, never. So once I get them on the wheel, I remove them from the wheel entirely. It's pink and green. Can we call it Pinkie Pie? From My Little Pony? Nah. I ain't no brony. Alright, well now we have to find a... Call him Kirby? Kirby's not a bad name. I'm a Kirby fan. Ellum, hello, hi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope I said that correctly. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day, my friend. Okay, And so I'll look at flying, and then I'll also look at poison, of course. Was that fairy or poison? Fairy. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, you don't have to apologize at all, man. I hope you feel better soon, though, man. Really do. Hey, wait a minute. That's Crobat. Nice. Alrighty. I guess we go and do this one. I might actually have to make some more donuts, though. I think I'm running low on, like, good power ones. But hey, I hope you feel better soon, you know? I really do. Donut time. How many do I got? I got... Whoa! 23 of them. Give me that. Spike from My Little Pony would be a good name. I mean, that is Spike's colors, I suppose. Recalling from the depths of my memory. Ah, that doesn't get me a 5-er. You know what? I'll just use that one. But yeah, never apologize about not being active, man. Never, never, never. Some people enjoy just watching streams and not talking too much, you know? And that's how it is. Not everyone's gonna be talkative, and that's alright. Some people do just like to sit and watch and all that kind of stuff. Alright, let me go and do this real quick, just so you all watch the shorts, you all know how it goes. I just need clean footage of this. Gotta go, take care. Alrighty, Winry. Well, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks for coming out to the stream. I always really appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, man. Alrighty, onwards. Is it... Okay, it's ground level. Thank goodness. Alrighty. Alright, so we get 7... Okay, we can get 8 minutes. That's not bad, that's not bad. Of course I'll say it's a small one, but I have a feeling it's gonna be in the sewers, which I'm gonna hate. Item power. Okay. Let's go for it. Alright, please don't be the sewers. I hate the sewers. Ugh. Garbodor's there. Scralper's there. No one's up here. Alrighty. So what we gotta do, we gotta go out. Gotta restart it, because we might get Crobat in a different location. Have I done Zubat yet? No, this is the first of the line that we actually got. Because I think that would be over here. Yeah, there's a bunch of Golbat and stuff over here. Okay. I don't think that gets hit from where we are, though. So we'll go back. If we have to find a new distortion zone, so be it. But we'll see if it's... No, it's there. Okay. For those of you who don't know what I'm doing, so when we go into a distortion zone like this, we can immediately see what spawns right next to us, and that varies. So let me. How can I explain this? So when we first went in, we could see Garbodor, like right in front of us, and then there was the Scralp to the right, and then back to the left, there was the Golbat. So now, it might be the same, might be different, we'll have to wait and see. So we're here now, Garbodor's still there, and Scralp is still there. So it's the exact same layout as last time. This could be a layout that doesn't change, but there are some layouts that do change. Can't seem to shiny hunt. It's hard because of no shiny charm, which is super difficult to get. All right, I understand. If you want just like any kind of hunt that's super easy to do, I recommend going to Wild Zone 3 and using the stair method. Super easy to get shinies there, even if you don't have the shiny charm, because it resets a lot of Pokemon. It's the fastest method in the game because of how quickly there's a bunch of resets. And then, of course, if you don't have the shiny charm, there's also like the distortions and stuff like that if you get shiny power donuts, which are a little bit harder to get. But doing the fly method in these zones can make it a lot easier. Because in small zones, you can hit a lot of Pokemon. Not so much the sewers, but in the other area, the big grassy area, can be pretty dang good to do that stuff. Alrighty, let's see if we get Crobat to spawn nearby this time. Maybe, maybe not. This one might just be a set one. Alright, Trubbish and his Scralp there. Okay, this is just a set one. So we could do the knockout method. We could do that method for this. Like, I don't really want to, because I don't really like that method. I'm much more of a fly person. So... This is probably one of the only ones that I'll be able to get Crobat immediately, though. So when I get a shiny in the second evolution line, and I have the stage 1, will I go and catch it again, or just evolve it and be done? I always catch the targets. So, but what I do, so in this one, if I phase on like a Golbat, I'll take the Golbat and evolve it. And then I'll do it that way. But let's say, what's a good way to put it? If I already done Golbat in the past and I got 2 Golbats, if I get Crobat, I have to go get either a new Golbat and evolve that, or a Crobat. I guess I could see if the fly method hits. So there's 2 Crobats here and 2 Golbats. Actually... the fly method might hit. Alright, so there's three Golbat, 1 Crobat. Three Golbat? Only 3 Golbat. I guess I could do it this way. I think technically this is faster than closing the game and reopening it every time. You have a surprise for me come Sunday, Monday? Ooh! Well, you know me. I love surprises. So I can't wait for Monday. Yeah, call me what you want. I'm gonna look for a new distortion. I don't have a good feeling about that one. To be fair, this is like the only time I've ever done this. where I've like actively ignored a distortion with the target because of the location. I've just gotten so sick and tired of the sewers. I hate it. So, call me what you will, I'm doing this again. And I'm gonna look for a new one. Because I hate the sewers. Alrighty, what do we got? I then learned to regret my decision because it takes me 2 hours to find the new one. So like, even if we find like a Zubat one, I'll be happy just to do that one. 6 hours of shiny hunting the monkey trio? God damn, man. Where are you hunting it? With or without the shiny charm? Just as a question. I don't think Zubat's there. It's a small one, so I think those are the only ones that spawn there. Bum ba bum bum bum. None there. Oh, I need to check flying ones as well. I might have missed it. But that's okay. Genuinely, best case scenario, we get like a Golbat one or a Zubat one so we can spend more time in it. Without the shiny charm, it's gonna take a while then, man. It's 1 in 4,096 odds. If you have the DLC, you can look for one that has them. If not, the best place to hunt them is by spam flying to this Pokemon Center, because you hit 3 monkeys there. Either that, or doing the knockout method on this rooftop here, because it can spawn 4. Or another one you could do, you go to Rogue Sector 7 here, and then run back and forth. So if you run all the way here, it despawns them. Run there, it spawns all of them. So you can keep running back and forth, and it respawns all of them. Or again, you can do knockout method, knock them all out, wait a minute, do it then. Or you can just spam fly to this area and it resets these 3. Those are the 3 best methods to hunt the monkeys. I hope that helps. And if you need to hear it again, just go back in the stream. It's all recorded. Level 4 poison, not exactly what I'm wanting, but if we get another Crobat in a small area that's like the big area, then I'm good with that. Wait. There is a Zubat. Ooh, and it's a 1-star one. Fucking hell yeah. You made an edit of me on YouTube. Oh, thank you. I'm charmed. So edits is the kind of thing that you do. Alrighty. I think I'll do... There's no rock types here. I can waste the sparkling power. It goes for an hour though. I don't really need more than like 9 minutes usually does me good. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna use one of my normal ones. But first things first. I gotta do this again. Yeah, he's a friend, Evo. Still no luck? Bro, you just started. You saw earlier, I have the shiny charm. Spupa took 3 hours. Shiny hunting's all about just time and waiting and patience. And bada bing bada boom. It's a small one as well. If it's the sewers, I'm gonna be sad. Don't be the sewers. Alrighty. Hey, and there's plenty of Zubats. Hell yeah. I'm happier than a tornado in a trailer park. Surely you guys get that reference. Surely. You don't. It's from Cars. It's at the end of Cars. When Maid is riding in the helicopter. If you search up I'm happier than a tornado in a trailer park, you'll get it. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. Never heard of that. You've seen Cars though. You have. Okay. I'm just talking to Lycans real quick. Don't tell me I'm the only one who knew that reference here. But yeah, he's a friend, Evo. So the best way to do it is to get berries. Just give him a bunch of berries that do friendship, and then you're good. Either that or like cafes and things like that, you know? You get it? Oh, thank God. Thank God Yuna gets it. Yuna's a real one. Bro. We just got it. You know what? This makes up for the Spupa. This makes up for the Spupa real hard. Alright, we need... I'm gonna love bowl it. Boop! In a 1, 2, 3. Shiny Zubat for me. Now we gotta evolve it twice to get the freaking Crobat. That took 1 minute and 52 seconds. That was redonkulous fast. Redonkulous fast? Yeah, you heard me. God damn. God friggin' damn. Alright, well, I'm just gonna clear this area, I guess. Because I want to make sure I get as many berries as possible. Yeah, that was crazy quick. And that's the kind of hunts that we like. I like those hunts. Oh, it missed. Get it. Maybe move a little bit. Cut. Okay, you know what? I'll just get someone else to do the job then. Thunder Punch. Yeah, all the trailers freaking flying up into the sky. Not saying I'm seeing one, that's just my assumption of what would happen. And I feel as though that's not too far off what would actually happen. I'll just use a repeat ball. I have to use the catch window. Oh, what? Stab Thunder Punch from freaking. Huh. Oh, I can't switch. Oh, because they're infestated. Not seen. Not seen. Not seen. And. Catch window. Boop. Alrighty. I caught a lot of Zubats that I'm gonna release. Because they're not shiny. Well, also these guys. Why am I catching them all? Because I was doing the little missions at the top right. I always do that so I can get more berries, which then makes it easier to get more things later on. Which then I get this big thing. Which, if you look at the right there, you can see that it gives me stuff. Hyper Cherry, Hyper Citrus, Hyper Rose, Hyper Chesso, Hyper Asper. See? I got a bunch of Hyper Berries for doing it. That's the only reason I do them after I do these hunts. Especially when I get it quickly. Because, like, it's the only way I can really get back the berries that I used on the, what do you call it? On the donuts that I made to get here in the first place. So that's why I do it. You love Venipede? Me too. I think Venipede's a great Pokemon. Alrighty, so we have to evolve the Zubat. So first things first, we just give them a whole bunch. Give them like 10. Level 47. Nice. Alrighty, and make sure I am recording. And here is the Zubat that we just caught, as we have to evolve it into its middle stage evolution, which will be this shiny Crobat. I'm not huge on green shinies, however, this line, I really, really like it because it's combined with that lovely, lovely pink. Oh. Now, in order to evolve Golbat, you need to increase its friendship, which you can either do by feeding it a whole bunch of XP candies, or you can use these specific berries. As you can see here, if a Pokemon is fed this berry, it will grow more friendly. There's a whole bunch of berries like this that you can get, that you can obtain from this person right here. And then I'm just going to quickly go over to the guy in question. Where is he? Here. Let me move back, have a bit more to the right. And he can be found right here. Hold on, let me do that again. Alright, let me quickly do capture record. And he can be found right here at Nouveau Cafe truck number 3, right below Wild Zone 7. He has every single berry in the entire game, so go nuts. Alrighty. And because we gave him a lot of XP candies, we can actually evolve him. And here is the shiny Golbat that we have to evolve into the target for today's hunt, which is this absolutely gorgeous shiny Crobat. Gotta be one of my favorite pink shinies. I absolutely love it. It's so nice, it's so pink, and I just love the green in the wings as well. It just works so well together in my opinion. Alrighty. Joker. I quite like Joker. I actually quite like... Does he have Hyper Berries? No, he does not have Hyper Berries, unfortunately. Poison Fang. That's his only physical move? God damn, his move pool sucks. And then bite. Damn. Bro, you're a physical attacker. What are you doing? I mean, Batman is pretty obvious, right? Joker the Crowbat. Name it Strawberry? We already have one called Strawberry. It was the Shiny Mareep that we called for the series. Pinky. Flamingo. Flamigo. What do I like? What do I like? What do I like? I'm a fan of Joker. I think Batman's also kind of fun. Let's go with, because I don't want to linger on it for too long. We'll go. I call it Crowbar. I'll just do Batman. I'm Batman. And your name is going to be Batman because it's a bat and they're a guy. So Batman. That's the thought process. Thank you, DC. Alrighty. Into the box you go, Batman. To actually maybe be used one day because they're pretty good actually. Very fast. Let me write down the time. Don't write Batman, write Crowbat. So I don't forget. And the time was 1 minute and 52 seconds. That's crazy. Well, I think we all know what time it is now. I'm gonna end stream. I'm kidding. Let's go. I've only been streaming for how long? I've only been streaming for 2 hours. Hey, it's finally registered. Where's the slurp off? That is just slurp off. Any shinies over here? No. Alrighty, let's get another hunt done, shall we? Oh no, frame drop, no. No, don't drop frames. Don't do that. OBS, don't scam me like that. God. Okay, we're good. If the stream lagged at all, do know that was something on my end, so it should all be good now. I only dropped 556 frames. It's all back and steady now, so we should be good. Should be good. Alright, thank God I saw that then. You gotta sleep now, good night. Alrighty, Nina Nick. Well, I hope you had a lovely time on stream, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. Thanks for coming out. I always do appreciate it. Alright, so we gotta move on to the third hunt of the stream. As we gotta spin that wheel right around it goes where it starts. We're about to find out for the third hunt of the stream. We have to go for Farfetch'd. A normal Farfetch'd. That's quite funny. I won't say exactly why, but the more observant ones of you would probably figure out why. But we do have to go for a normal Farfetch'd. Oh, that's kind of funny. Alrighty. Alright, hold on. I'm just gonna open up my window because it's getting a little bit hot in here. Okie dokie. Farfetch'd. Are you around here already? Maybe up here? Yo, Sebastian! How you been, man? It's been a while. Hope you've been good, dude. You still doing Pokemon Unite? Oh, actually, I have to get Farfetch'd thing up. 1 second. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty, shiny Farfetch. Not the best shiny, but I do kind of like it. I have a soft spot for like pink shinies. Alrighty, did I already write down the time for Crobat? Yes I did. Alrighty. Boop, 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 boop. I don't think there's any here. Oh, maybe? No. Now we do this. He looks uncooked, like if you took a bite, instant salmonella. No, don't be mean to him. He's just the run of the litter. That's why he's pink. It's okay. It's okay, Farfetch'd. I love you. I do like your Galarian brother more, but, you know, you're still good. You wanted to get this DLC, but Digimon Time Stranger has you in a chokehold. I've heard a lot of people are really loving Time Stranger. A lot of people think that's why Pokemon kind of clutched up for the Gen 10 announcement. I myself am, I'm not like too huge into like Digimon and stuff, but because I tried the demo of one of the games, it might have been Time Stranger, and I don't know, might just be me, might just be my bias towards like Pokemon and like other games like that. I wasn't super into it, but I'm glad to hear that you're having a good time with it, dude. How long do you think the picnic extract takes without shiny charm or sandwiches? Oh, you're hunting in Scarlet and Violet. Picnic strat. Really, it depends on where you are and how many resets you're actually getting. If you're playing on a Switch 1, it can be a bit finicky. But if you're playing on like a Switch 2, I would just like run away and come back and just keep respawning them that way. But it really, really depends on specifics. Mr. Goobster, hello, hi, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, this Farfetch is just naked. He's just been shaved. His feathers will come in eventually. His eyebrows came in real early, but the rest will follow. It might take a little while to get Farfetch'd. Because I actually don't know what level distortions it can be. If Nintendo makes the trailers look great, but then when the game comes out, the graphics are bad, that would be false advertising. Which, I mean, they kinda did for Scarlet and Violet, if we're being honest. In terms of performance. Am I gonna do a Pokopia stream soon? I did one last week, and I probably will be doing a Pokopia stream tomorrow as well. I will say I have been playing it in my own time, so it will be, you know, it's not going to be like right after what would have happened last time. That'd crush you if that happened, dude. It would be freaking. It'd be so bad if that happens. Full stop. Surfetch is better. I agree. I like Galarian Farfetch and Surfetch a lot more than Farfetched. But that's just because I'm a sucker for the night aesthetic. Oh, it's medium. There might be a Farfetch'd there. Switchlight hunting for Bagon on East Providence Area 3. God, it's been a while since I've done Scarlet and Violet hunting. But I believe in you. Yeah, because there's a cave that you can do like Bagon super easily, right? No Farfetch'd there either. You think Farfetch'd should evolve in Gen 10? I don't think we will get a Farfetch'd evolution. Purely because we got Galarian Farfetch'd with Surfetch'd. You know? I can see us getting a new Clamperl evolution. I think that would be pretty cool. Or a regional Lumineon. I just hope in a game called Pokemon Winds and Waves, we get a really cool regional bird. You're using a wild outbreak, hope you can find it. Don't worry, man. As long as you if you defeat 50, and when the, defeat enough, when the notification, there's not many left from the original outbreak, stop defeating them, and then you'll have the best odds of finding them. Still no Farfetch'd? Real? Damn. 5.7 out of 10. Too much water. Yeah, at the end of this stream, I'm giving away a lot of my duplicate shinies. You don't know if you'll watch Pokobia since you don't want a lot spoiled. I will say, if you do join tomorrow, there's going to be a lot of spoilers on the screen. Because I'm in like the last area. Or presumably the last area. What a nice bench. Man, I can't wait to sleep on this. I've probably spent over like a year and a half in Lumio City because of how many days and night cycles I've gone through. All these normal ones and still no Farfetch'd? Damn. Would I be happy to see a yellow Shellos? Yes! Yes, I would actually. I would talk more about it. But yeah, I think that would be a really cool idea. We get 2 new Shellos variants, North and South. I think that'd be really cool. That'd have to be water... Maybe not water ground. Maybe North and South could be like water and something else. You want to get the DLC, but you also gotta save money. Huh, that's the life, man. That's how it be. You want to get a fun entertainment thing, but you also gotta save money for bills and food and all that good stuff. Are the battle mechanics in ZA going to be 10? Wait. Oh, no, I don't think so. I think Gen 10 is going to go back to like turn-based stuff. Which makes sense because it's a mainline game. Because I think they're gonna keep they're gonna keep Legends games as the experimental games where they try out these new kinds of like combat and all that kind of stuff, but they're gonna keep the mainline games turn-based. Yeah, man, I found the shiny what was it? Spupa. I found the shiny Spupa, and we also got a shiny Crobat. So now we're currently looking for a shiny Farfetch'd. Will the shiny immediately spawn, or can it take sometimes take a while to spawn? Shinies always take a while. Sometimes it can be like immediate, but it's the same chance of it taking ages. It's all luck. Which is why I don't really get when people like complain how long it takes, because like I understand that the shiny odds are really good, but it's still a 1 in 1024 chance with the shiny charm. You know what I mean? That's still like a lot of like times you're not gonna find it. Forget shiny Farfetch. We're trying to just get the normal Farfetch to appear first. Yeah, it's fair. And like sometimes it'll take 3 hours, you know, and that's just how it is. Hell, the shiny that took me the longest was a random shiny Helioptile that I had to evolve into a Heliolisk. Yeah, sometimes it can take you a full day. Now, my longest hunt would have been for a Fennekin, and it took me like 9 hours. The hunt with the most phases, though, was definitely Helioptile to evolve it into Heliolisk. I phased like over 50 times. You remember your first shiny in Scarlet was a shiny Skidoo, just because you saw it look different? Yeah, because that game didn't have the shiny sound, which I thought was ridiculous. I thought it was crazy that it didn't have the shiny sound. Are you kidding? Oh, you sent a photo of Arlo. That's my family dog. It's a German Shepherd named Arlo. In the Discord, you can see it. As you can see, he loves the hose. Yeah, hopefully Winds and Waves will bring the shiny sound back as well. I really hope so. If they don't, that's ridiculous. No far-fetched. Come on, far-fetched. Yeah, still no far-fetched, man. It's crazy. Hey, there's the far-fetched. Is there any in a small one? I don't think so. Yeah, no. Alrighty. Let me do this. Yeah, it's a 2-star one, so it's pretty good. Alrighty. Now I do believe we can't get the sewers, so thank God. Yeah, medium's gonna be okay. I thought it was shiny for a second. I'll kill this Bellsprout if I have to. Alright, it's gonna die then. Okay. Let's save right in front. Because hopefully we'll be able to tell immediately. Alright, I'll go make some normal donuts. I only have like 1-star, 4-star, and 5-star. I'll make some like 3-star ones. Maybe 4. No, I'll make some with 3 ones. I know I got the berries for that. Pokemon XD Gale of Is it really only on the Switch too? God damn. Alrighty. That should be enough 3-star ones for what I'm trying to do. Haven't been in the game yet because you're procrastinating with other games? Dude, I feel you. I feel you. The Bellsprout's already back? Jeez. Alright, we'll save. I'll grab just a random one. 11 minutes. That should be more than enough time. Alright, let's hope we like immediately see a Farfetch'd. I saw Eevee. This would be good if I was hunting for an Eevee, but we're not. Time to do this. Damn, 386 hours. That's crazy. You're watching Supernatural while watching you. You're watching two things at once? Commendable. I'm curious about Supernatural. I know Lycans really likes it. Magical Leopleurodons, Charlie. They're gonna lead us to Candy Mountain. I know that clip. They're gonna show us the way. Alright, well, it's good that I can see immediately. Alright, this is Patrat. Picking out between 1 and 21. I've picked it. Do I have to tell you? I was so quick on the draw. What do you mean? I hate how finicky that can be. Because sometimes it works. It's like I gotta be freaking immediate with that. Well, at least I know I can go back. Your brain can't comprehend watching two things at once unless one of the shows were muted. Yeah, that's fair. Yes, tell you? Well, I picked 19. Alright, it's Eevee again. Eevee again. You'll fly spam area 19 till you get a shiny. I wish you luck. 21. What would area 21 be? A distortion? Farfetch might not even spawn on the floor level. Oh, Lysander Labs was 21. You know what? That checks out. Okay, no, Farfetch is here. Nice, 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 nice. Hell yeah. Alrighty, time to get this freaking undercooked chicken underway. And away we go. What's that from? I don't know what that's from. Anyway. Ralts gang, how you doing? I'm a fan of Ralts myself. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. You've tuned in to the third hunt of the stream. Right now we're hunting for a shiny Farfetch'd. But yes, hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. Lights out, and away we go. That's from, it's like an animated show. I know it is. I don't know what from though. You redeem your free trial of NSO? I don't know what that means. Oh, Nintendo Switch Online. Right. Alright, good night, Alpha. Hope you had a lovely time on stream. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Thanks for coming out. Always appreciate it. You got a shiny Cubone from a fire portal? Oh, because of a Alolan Marowak. Nice. Hell yeah. Does that mean that Cubone can evolve into the Alolan Marowak? Or is that how it works? Well, yeah, because there's no Alolan Cubone. I guess it just evolves into Marowak. I guess the only way to get Alolan Marowak is to catch one. Unless you evolve it when it's in the distortion zone. Maybe that gets you an Alolan Marowak. I actually don't know myself. Yeah, it'll be a while till we get him. But we got a lot of resets, so it ain't gonna take long at all. It's still the regular Evo. Alola Evo's a sucking Alola. Damn, that sucks. Pokopia icons can't be redeemed since it's not a paid subscription. It's the trial. Ah, I see. I do like the icons though. The icons are great. You respect shiny hunters deeply because somehow they have the patience to live for hours to days for just a recolor of one Pokemon. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's the rush of seeing a shiny Pokemon. It's why people do it. I do it because I've committed to getting a shiny of the entire dex. And like, it's not like I can just stop now. I'm not the kind of person to give up. Unless it's something I really don't like doing, then I'll give it up. Because, you know, why do something you don't enjoy? Bum, 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 bum. Any luck yet? No. If I had the power to change one shiny, what would it be? I don't know. Call me crazy. Charizard. Charizard because I would give it its purple shiny back. Black shinies are so overrated. You ask anyone what their favorite shiny is, it would be what? Charizard, Greninja, Rayquaza, or Haxorus. I guarantee you, a third of the Pokemon community, that's their favorite shiny. If Charizard had its purple shiny back, boom, it would be great. It would actually be not overrated as hell. I think a shiny that doesn't get talked about enough is Bruxish. Now, I know a lot of people hate Bruxish. A lot of people do. Jordicus, one of my mods, is a fucking Bruxish defender. I don't really like it. But you gotta admit, it's shiny as fire. Look at Bruxis's shiny and tell me that it's bad. It, despite the Pokemon, it has a good shiny. And you cannot convince me otherwise. Armarouge, honestly, yeah. Armarouge and Ceruledge, I feel like, could have had better shinies. I feel like for Armarouge, it could have gone... I just wish they kind of, like, inverted their colors. Armarouge has Ceruledge's colors and Ceruledge has Armarouge's. Either that, or Ceruledge gets, like, a white shiny, so it's like a white knight. And then Armarouge gets, like, 0 colors from Mega Man. You've never seen shiny Bruxish? Look it up. Oopsies. I really like it. It's red, white, yellow, and green. I think it's actually one of my favorite Alola shinies, but I just don't really like Bruxish all that much. Because again, it looks like Hooper was turned into a fish. But I would 100% hunt that in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Yeah, it's a great shiny. Yep, a good shiny despite a not so great design. You gotta admit though, the colors for both the shiny and its normal one are very bold. Shiny hunting Yveltal? Ooh, nice. In what game? Farfetch is trolling me? Nah, Farfetch is here. I just have to look for it. See, it's right here. Well, it would have been funny. At the same time, it's only been 11 minutes. You know? Most hunts go for like maybe on average just over half hour. What's my favorite Alolan form? Alolan Raichu, hands down. Absolutely non-negotiable. I love Alolan Raichu. Bro uses his tail as a surfboard. And it's an electric psychic type. I think that's such a cool typing. Its speed doubles on electric terrain as well. Such a cool visual. I just wish it had better stats. I wish it was more viable. But electric psychic's just not an amazing type combination. It's really cool, but Alolan Marowak's also pretty good. Fire Ghost. I kind of wish it was Ghost Ground. But then, like, the fire wouldn't make too much sense. Because, like, we have a lot of Fire Ghost types now. Or at least, no, yeah, we have a lot. We have, like, Blacephalon. We have the entire Chandelure line. We have Hisuian Typhlosion. We have Alolan Marowak. We have, Fire Ghost. I know there's another one I'm forgetting. Or maybe that is all of them. That actually might be all of them. I gotta look it up now. I gotta know if I named all of them. Cerule Edge, duh. And Skelly Dirge. They're the most recent gen ones. I think I named the rest of them though. There's so many Farfetch'd resets happening. I think every time it's like 5. For a bit you thought you wanted Gekko, but the brow memes have gotten to you. Oh, the brow propaganda is working. I was always gonna choose brow. I love grass type starters. I think like every single gen since what? Since like X and Y, I've chosen the grass type starter. Even like the ones that I chose Trico, I chose, I did choose Chimchar at first, but I much prefer Turtwig now. I'm a Squirtle. Okay, going through every single gen. Gen 1, I like Squirtle. Gen 2, I think, I don't really like any of them, honestly. I think if I had to choose, it'd probably be Chikorita. Gen 3, it is so hard choosing one from Gen 3, but I think Trico is a little bit higher than Mudkip. Gen 4, I like Turtwig a lot. Gen 5, I'm a huge Snivy fan. Gen 6, I like Chespin and I really like Chestnut. The next gen, Decidueye, Rowlet, obviously. Gen after that, I gotta go with my man Rillaboom. I love Rillaboom. I love all that stuff. And then gen after that, I chose Sprigatito, and I really like Masquerade, and now I really like Brout. So you can see, for the most part, I choose the grass types. The only exception being Squirtle. If I had to give a Pokemon a new variant, which would it be? Flygon. Flygon needs some love, man. Like, alright. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, wait, Flygon, really? You're just like everyone else. The reasoning behind it is too strong. So, Flygon was introduced in Gen 3, right? We all know what gen happened after that. Gen 4. Flygon had a single generation where it was the only Pokemon of its type. It was Dragon and Ground. It was really, really cool. Had Levitate, which, oh, whoa, look at that. Not an amazing ability, but still really good. What happens next gen? Garchomp, Flygon, under the rug, never to be fucking used again because it's outclassed in every single way by Garchomp. What happened in Legends ZA? Everyone wanted a Flygon Mega. Guess what? Garchomp gets a new one. Like, come on. That's such a slap to the face. Both the only other two Dragon Ground Pokemon gets a Mega. Flygon did not. There's only 3 Ground Dragon types. That being the entirety of the Garchomp line, Flygon and Zygarde. 2 of them got new Megas. And Flygon, once again, is left in the dust. You feel like Gen 1, 3, and 4 all have balanced starters? The NPC Noah just threw the den? Who's that? In what game? Oh, because you're in... Wait, which game are you hunting Yveltal in? Oh, you're doing the, freaking Scarlet and Violet with the dens, or Sword and Shield with the dens. Ah, right. I was like, is there a significant NPC called Noah that I'm just forgetting in one of these games? But no, yeah, the NPCs in those raid dens are not good. Ba-boom, ba-boom. You're hunting in Shield. The NPC Noah could have swapped from Kadera with 48. Oh, of course. Well, at least in, like, in those ones... Oh, no, I'm thinking Scarlet and Violet. How NPCs not, like, getting knocked out don't count towards the timer getting lower. But, yeah, in Sword and Shield, it does kind of count towards that, doesn't it? I really want this far-fetched. Let's see if there's any other Pokemon that have appeared. You used to have the DLCs, but then something happened to your Switch, had to factory reset it. Wait, you lost the DLCs? It should be connected to your Nintendo Online account. Or just your Nintendo account in general. You shouldn't have lost them. Gotta go, all good, Charlie Wiseman. Hope you had a lovely time on stream, and I hope that you have a lovely rest of your night. Sleep well, Charlie. Yeah, the DLC should still be linked to your account. Just check the shop and re-download it, man. Also, to answer a question from earlier, the music is something that I've put in. The music isn't from the game. Is it 80, 90 degrees where you are for the past few days? Well, stay cool, man. Trust me, I hate the heat so much. I'm Australian. It gets freaking hot over here. Fans, aircons, ice packs, do what you gotta do. Ice creams. Sprinkler out in the sun. With sunscreen. Swimming pool if you got one of them. I do hope we get the Farfetch'd soon. No Farfetch'd. Can it get upwards to 105? God damn, man. That's ridiculous. You have an above ground pool, but it's not open yet? Ah, I see. Well, hey, when it is opened, take the opportunity, my friend. Get some exercise in, have some nice time in the pool. It's great. I can't imagine being up at 105. Like, that's... That's ridiculous. I would prefer 30 to 50, like, so much. So much more over the heat. Like, are you kidding? Give me that cold any day of the week versus the heat. Originally get 80 to 90 with 100% humidity. Oh, God. Hot's one thing. Hot and dry is another. I'm just glad where I am, it's never, like, dry. Or does it? Have I only ever experienced dry? I might just be thinking of something else. What am I on about? No, it's humid as hell. Look, I don't know much about weather. All I know, is it hot? Yes. Is it cold? No. I hate the heat. It can get very muggy very quickly. Which I really don't like, and that's because of the humidity. Oh, I see. So you deleted your old account. I don't know, can you delete your old Nintendo accounts? I didn't think you could. Well, that's unfortunate. Man. Do. Ooh, Dynamax Tyrantrum's a rough go of it. Their attack stat is nutty. Oh, surely this Farfetch would shine already. Like, come on. Pretty please. Do I like reading? Depends. Depends on what it is that I'm reading. Like, a book, I wish I could read a book. But my attempt, like, I struggle to read books. That's why I use, like, audiobooks and stuff if I ever really want to read something. Like, there are plenty of books that I tried to get through and tried to read, but I just cannot stay focused with it. You know, it's... And when I do, I, like, keep rereading the same line over and over again, and I get so sidetracked, and I can't sit down and read. Because I'm holding a book, and I'm doing nothing. And, like, yeah, I'm reading, and that's keeping my brain somewhat active, but I need to move. I need to do something. Reading is one of your hyperfixations? What have you been reading currently? Mave Fly. I'll have a look at it. To eventually probably never listen to it, but I'll look at it. Just sat down and read a book called Allegiant? Allegiant, yes. Nice. The third book in the Divergent trilogy. Ah, I see. Did you enjoy it? Man, I wish I could stay focused long enough to read a book. But I feel like there's just so many other things that I could do, like work-related and stuff like that. Or in this case, I could get recordings, or I could do editing, or I could do, like, anything else. Can this Farfetch'd shine? God damn. Ugh. I'm getting 5 resets every time. That was just 15. 20. 25. 30. 35. 40. 45. 50. That's 50 resets right there. 55. 60. 65. 70. 75. 80. Every 100 I'll do something. 90, 85, 85. 90. 95. And 100. Hey, there it is. Oh, wow. Huh, I actually got it then. Lovely. All right, get in the Premier Bowl. Boop. And okay, that's probably not getting in. Hold on. If I close and reopen because it's saved when I did the fly, I'll be able to backstrike it. God damn. We actually got it. That's crazy. Alrighty. Premier Ball, prepped and ready. Actually, maybe a heal ball. Alright, get in the ball. Boom! 1, 2, 3, shiny far-fetched Furby. Now we're just gonna name this guy. But first, let's see if there's any cleanup. I don't think there is. I do not think there is. There might be an Eevee. No, okay, yeah, they were out of reach. Oops, wrong thing. And we'll close combat. I don't really want to do the freaking tasks in here. I want to get out of here. Once you read the entire Harry Potter series in 3 days because you spent 7 to 6 hours reading each of those days, god damn. Someone was determined to finish Harry Potter. Call him Bob. That's his name. Her name. Oh, it's a her. And your name is gonna be Bobette because we had Bob and Bobette. I don't know. I don't know. I like Lancelot. I do like Lancelot. Like, oh wait, did I already do Lancelot for this guy? No, Julius and Arthur. That's those two. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bobette. I'll do another take of Bobette just in case. And your name's gonna be Bobette. Your name is Bobette. And, yeah. Yeah, your name's Bobette. Bobetta. And hey, would you look at that? One more hunt, and we will have exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will have exactly 5 boxes of shinies with just one more hunt for the series. Unless I missed one somewhere. I don't think so. Good God. But yeah, look. Oh no, you can see the next. Yeah, the next ones for the hunt. Like, you can see how many I've already, like, man, that I've already done in future. But yeah. Oh man. These ones here are in order. But like the rest, I just like chuck them in this box. As you can see, we have Gandalf, we got Elliot, Treasure, Jester, a more recent one. We got Monty, Crisper. We got Vaults. Oh, where's Cheese? Yeah, I love Cheese. I'm a huge fan of Cheese. God damn. Huge fan of Cheese. We got Chomper. Where else we got? Ash, Grover, Taco. I'm a huge fan of Taco. Dr. Kelp, Bacon, Lancelot. Oh, we do have a Lancelot, actually. Lancelot, the Corviknight. Funny that we're going through it now. Yeah, Nala, Rem as in REM sleep. There's Stevette. Stevette the Machoke. Loki, I'm a fan of Loki. Bommy, Omen, Naya, Strawberry, that was mentioned earlier. Someone said Strawberry. We got Betty. We do have a Golbat, actually. Never mind. Dusty, Voodoo, I'm a huge fan of Voodoo. Mymass, Apple Bottom as in Apple Bottom jeans. Lucky, Wimpy, Taffy, Tremor, Spike, Gigi, El Macho. I remember getting El Macho. Wait, we got quite a few. Shiitake, Wisp. I'm a fan of Buster. Big fan of Buster. Overkill was a freaking challenge. I think Maple's got to be one of my favorites though. We got the Alpha Trevenant we got from Wild Zone 13, was it? Yeah. Oh, absolutely one of my favorite ones. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. You only got 50 shinies left to get in the whole game? God damn, man. God damn. 50 more and you have an entire shiny dex. I think I have like quite a few more to go, honestly. Cause it's a shiny a day. Minimum like, what, 400 days of this series? Minimum. I mean, we're getting close to getting at least a Pokedex worth. But at the same time, it's like we can't get Xerneas, Yveltal, Zygarde, Diancie, and Mewtwo. Just like how we can't get, like Magearna, Rayquaza, Groudon, any of these mythicals. But we can get, like, Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. As well as Latias and Latios. So there's quite a few still on the list, but we have gotten a lot of shinies in this series. I'm almost actually done the Pokedex as well. I don't have an Armorage yet? For real? I love Armorage. How do I not have one yet? Might have to get one on my own time. Or, you know what? I'll just wait until we get them on the list. Because we got a Charcadet on the list. I remember that. As well as Ceruledge. Ceruledge was one of the more fun hunts, I think. Because we got to do the whole thing to get it. I think one of my favorite shorts, though, that I did, or at least one of the better performed shorts, was the Annihilate one, funnily enough. I don't know why that one performed so well. And YouTube is so inconsistent with that kind of stuff. Because, like, my most recent one as well is performing very, very well. It's currently a 1 of 10, which, if you know YouTube, you know what that means for shorts. Or just videos in general. So I'm just surprised. It feels like it just randomly chooses a hunt. And decides, yeah, this one will perform really well for no reason. It's like, cool, thanks. I am looking forward to getting, which one? Wait, why is Stretchy there? I want the shiny one to be shown. I can't wait till I have to get a shiny Golden Go. Cannot wait. Because I'm pretty sure Golden Go is on the list. Same with, like, Gimmighoul, because we can't actually get that shiny. But that's all the time that we have for today, so we gotta end with some good old trades. While we do this, I'll also write down the times to 25476352. That's the code, 25476352. If you want some free shinies, there you go. Because I give away a lot of my duplicates that I get during these hunts, which is a lot. There's a lot of duplicates, so there you go. Now I just got to write down far-fetched time. Really funny that I got far-fetched. But do remember, don't give me your shinies. Give me like a random low-level Pokemon or like anything that isn't a shiny. Because I'm also trying to free up box space. And the real reason comes out. But if we don't get anyone, then we just end stream. Simple as pie. I'll give it because like we haven't gotten anyone yet. I'll give it like 2, maybe 3 goes. See if anyone wants anything. No one could be found. All good. And I'll do it one more time. And remember, if you're a member, you get to choose what duplicate shiny you get. So yeah, there's that fun with it. Hey, partner's been found. Who do we get? Jackson. Alrighty. I think that's Toad, right? If I'm not mistaken. If so, Toad. What shiny do you want, my man? We got quite a few. Quite a few boxes to go through and to choose from. Just do a random one? All good, my friend. Let's give you... You know what? You can have one of the prodigal children. Wait, Goldilocks is here. Wait. You know what? I'm gonna give you a Staryu. I'm a huge fan of Staryu. Do I have any shiny Tinkertink? Maybe I might. I'll have a look-see. But remember, don't give me any of your shinies. Give me just a random one. I'm trying to get rid of box space, not add more shinies to it. I don't think I have a Tinkertink to spare. Yeah, I have my Tinkerton that I use. No, I do not, I don't think. No, I don't, unfortunately. Well, we have Klefki, which is a similar, similar type. Steel Fairy. Or you could have a Prodigal Son, that being a Magikarp. Let's give you a... I don't know. I don't know what to give you. Staryu? Sounds good. Where the hell did the Staryus go? Here they are. Bada bing, bada boom. There's a Staryu, my friend. I'm a huge fan of Staryu. I really, really like shiny Staryu. Have fun with Toad, Staryu. And now we just keep going until we get no one. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am an eel. Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. I am for real. Thanks, friend. Thank you, friend, for supporting the stream so much. 2 5 4 7 6 3 2 5 2 5 4 7 6 3 2 5. Anyone want a shiny, they can come in and get some. Anyone want a shiny, they can come in and get some. If you remember, you get to choose. If you remember, you get to choose. But if you're not, you don't get to pick. You get a random one that I decide from. So yeah, hey, trade partner's been found. Who is it? Hey, Yuna. All right, Yuna. I want a good one for Yuna. Gotta think. Let's give you maybe a Toxel. Toxel's a pretty good one. I like Toxel shiny. Plenty of Emolgas if you want that. What other ones we got? Let's go for You know, you can't pick Sandal, but it is adorable shiny. Sandal is very good shiny. Alright, there's your random chosen one, my friend. Wait, was that someone else's? Hold on. Alright, you tell me. This is why I don't like accepting shinies. And I got tired last stream and I made a mistake. Does that say it's owned by Kenny? Let me know. Is that owned by Kenny? Quickly look at its summary. If so, I'll give you one with my OT. I need to do a purge. This is why I don't accept shinies from people. Because then it doesn't have my OT and people are like, what the fuck? I got scammed. Because people like getting streamers ones with the OT in it. But if it doesn't have my OT, which would just be Crow, let me know. And then I can give you the same Pokemon, but just with my OT instead. It seems like you're offering it back, so I'll assume that it does. It was from Kenny? Ah, I see. Alright, well, this one does have my trainer OT, so there you go. Yeah, all good. Yeah, that's the double-edged sword of having the slow mode. Because slow mode makes it easier to moderate and to make sure I can read everything. But then when it's like, you know, a bit more chill, not too many people, it can kind of get to that. But yeah, here you go. I'm gonna release this one. This is why I don't like accepting shinies from people. Oh, well, there you go. Okie dokie. And now, I'll just keep using the same code. Why not? Dooby dooby doo. Ah, no one could be found. Well, I'll do just one more. We'll wait and see. There's gonna be a Dune Part 3. There's a Dune Part 3 official My goodness. How many Dunes can there be? Chloe. Hello, Chloe. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Well, okay, name like Chloe. What would a Chloe like? Yeah, Chloe gives me like what vibes do I get? Immediately I think like a Baneri. But at the same time, I could also see like a Noibat, you know? Maybe. You know what? No, I think Swablu. I think Swablu's a good fit for this. And there you go. I hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy your brand spanking new shiny Swablu, which you can get an Altario, so you can Mega Evolve that bad boy. And there you go. Thank you for the Badoo. I deeply appreciate it. I will be releasing it to make more box space, but I appreciate the thought nonetheless. Hello, Badoo. Ready to be released into the wild? Oh, not mystery gift. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, we go again. And again, we just keep going until we get nobody. Until we get nobody twice in a row. And remember, if you've already gotten one, do not come back in. If I see a repeat person, I stop. No one could be found. That's when we do it again. Alrighty. I don't think we're gonna get another person. This is the last one. And then we're gonna end the stream for today. Do we get anyone? My bet's on no. Ah, no one could be found. All good. Well, that is all the time that I have for today. So, thank you all so much. Hold on. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all had an absolutely lovely day. Thank you for the stream. Honestly, brightened me up from earlier. Don't know what was wrong, but yeah, I wasn't feeling great. But hey, I'm glad I could help. You know, I'm glad I could bring a little bit more brightness to your day. And hey, whatever it is, I'm sure you get through it. I'm sure. You're strong. You're strong, Yuna. You'll get through it. I believe in you. And if no one else does, fucking I believe in you. There you go. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, man. But thank you all so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. I'll be live again tomorrow. I will be playing Pokemon Pokopia. Probably. We'll wait and see. Might be Nuzlocke. I don't know fully myself. It's up in the air until I actually stream and see what I feel like. It'll probably be Pokopia and finishing that. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. I will be live again tomorrow, same time, 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Time. So look that up in your time zone if you have no idea what time I will be live. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see all you tomorrow. And as always, please remember to stay hydrated and follow your dreams. Bye bye.